Vaucresson Sausage Company is well known as the longest-running food vendor at Jazz Fest. It's where those Creole hot sausage po' boys have been on the festival's menu since day one. The only food vendor still at the fairgrounds to participate since the very first Jazz Fest in 1970.
And we've grown our business based on the festivals themselves. So we're very fortunate and very thankful for the citizens of New Orleans who come out and enjoy these festivals and patronize us.
It's a crowd favorite for many festival goers year after year. But while Jazz Fest helped make it legendary, the Vaucresson story and its signature sausage goes back generations before the gates ever opened. The Vaucresson family tradition dates back to 1899, when a French butcher brought his craft to New Orleans, laying the foundation for a Creole sausage legacy. From a stall at the old St. Bernard Market, which is now the Circle Food Store, to a full sausage company established in 1983, the family built a name across the city. In 2005, Hurricane Katrina destroyed their longtime facility, but the legacy never stopped. Today, that story continues at Vaucresson Creole Cafe and Deli, reopened in 2022 by third-generation owners Vance Vaucresson and his wife Julie. From a Jazz Fest staple to a symbol of resilience, Vaucresson Sausage Company isn't just feeding crowds. It's serving more than a century of New Orleans history. For NOLA Now, I'm Shan Bailey.